Hi, everyone. Welcome to Leaf Rants. The Toronto Maple Leafs played the Chicago Blackhawks and lost the hockey game, but they won 3-2. Now, I know that probably doesn't make much sense, but if you watched this game, the Leafs lost it. They played horrible, absolutely horrible, and we cannot forget that. Yes, they came back and honestly scored a couple nice goals in the third period to win the game with 3 minutes left, but holy crap, were they bad. Downright brutal. In the first period, Dominic Toinado, Leafs 2012 draft pick, makes it 1-0. Cowan gets screened. I believe it's Simone Ben who doesn't go and pick up his guy after that. Wide open. Yes, that is on Easton Cowan. Simone Benoit, though, you're right there. He does get back, but you're right there. Cut him off. Do something. That was bad. So it's 1-0. You're playing the Chicago Blackhawks, but at least they have Connor Bedard. Oh, wait, they don't. A couple days ago, with 0.8 seconds left in the third period, Bedard injured his shoulder. Super unfortunate for him. Should be an easy dub for the Leafs. You're not playing Bedard, right? Nope. Dickinson scores 2-0, except the Leafs review it. He pushes balls, pads, no goal. And everything's fine. Craig Berube going off on the Leafs bench the entire break there. The entire review. Then, right after Craig Berube won the challenge, he screams at the Toronto Maple Leafs, one effing shot on net, one shot, and goes like that. Because the Toronto Maple Leafs had one shot on goal at that point in the game, and the Hawks could have been up 2-0 right there. You have one shot. Then the Leafs go to the power play. Scott Laughton did a really good job of drawing that call. Nylander loses the puck immediately while trying to enter the zone. No one's back, and there's a 3-on-1 going the other way. You're on the power play, by the way. You gave up a 3-on-1. Are you serious? Dickinson scores shorthanded. John Tavares tried to get back and get the pass. He's an old guy. Can't expect him to win that foot race, right? He almost gets enough on it. He does get back. Can't get anything. It's 2-0 shorthanded. So what you're saying is after your head coach screams at you on the bench for 2 consecutive minutes and then continues to scream at you that you have one shot and you get a power play, you go ahead and play absolute crap and give up a 3-on-1 on the power play. What are we doing here? Austin Matthews, William Nylander, John Tavares, Morgan Riley, and Matthew Nyes. That's your first unit. They're the ones that gave up a 3-on-1. And what does Craig Berube do? He keeps the unit together. Split them up. I know they scored later in this game. I don't care. Craig Berube hockey, or at least the way that these Leafs try to play it, starts off, oh boy, am I excited to watch my favorite hockey team. And then it goes into, holy crap, this team is absolute ass for the entire game. And then right at the very end, it's, oh, look, we won. Brad Treliving, in his press conference that he had, when the Leafs were absolute crap, they still are, but when they were even worse in the standings, I guess, because they were dead last, said, even when we win games, I feel like we don't win games. I don't get it. The Leafs get booed off the ice, and as they should. You're down 2-0. Shots are 10-7 for them. You got 6 shots in the final, and you got 6 of those shots in the final 7 minutes of the game. Or period, sorry, not game. Then in the second period, not a whole lot went on, really. Toronto Maple Leafs were not good. Joshua went to the box for high sticking, and Laughton had a really good shorthanded chance. Trickles through Spencer Knight, but doesn't go in. So, just went backdoor, and it's 2-0 still after 2. So let's talk about the third. William Nylander gets us to Austin Matthews, who gets it to OEL back at the point. And OEL kind of snipes the thing, goes through 3 Blackhawks and the goalie, 2-1, 9 minutes and 59 seconds into the period. OEL has 6 goals on the year. That was Matthews' 9 assists, by the way. 9th in 27 games. That's horrible. That's Nylander's 24th. Just to really see how bad that is. Nylander's 24. And then Leafs are down 2-1 with 3:30 left in the third period. 3:32 to be specific, I believe. They need this goal. They get a power play. Their power play has been horrible. What do they have? Like 3 goals on their last 31 chances like that. They haven't scored a power play goal in forever. It's felt like centuries. The power play's definitely given up more shorthanded chances than they've produced in the past month. It's been that bad. They've probably given up more goals in the past little bit. It's crazy. They have been just horrible. They have 11 power play goals all year. Broadcast was talking about Tyler Bertuzzi. Do you know how many power play goals he has this year? He has 8. The Leafs, as an entire team, have 3 more power play goals than Tyler Bertuzzi does. Man, we should have kept him over Domi. I'll regret that every day. Or I guess I won't. It wasn't my decision, but I wish they did. But when they need this power play goal, they need their captain to be better. William Nylander gets it to Matthews, who puts on some crazy footwork, goes in and lifts the puck upstairs, right where the cookies are at, top cheddar, baby, snipes the thing up. And it's crazy because we know he has that incredible shot where he can just shoot it, stop on a dime. It's annoying because we don't see it enough. But he scores this one, and he looks at the crowd, and he does the Call Toronto Selly. Put it up here. The Call Toronto. When was the last time you've seen that from him? He was a bum for about 50 minutes of this game. And then he finishes with a goal and an assist to complete the comeback and get 2 very needed points for the team and for himself, honestly. He's also secretly been heating up. But we'll get to that because 8 seconds later, Dakota Joshua, oh my God, blink and you missed it. 3-2. What the hell just happened is what everybody is thinking. The Leafs have been absolute crap. And for the final 3 minutes of the game, they were gross. Austin Matthews had absolutely nothing in him tonight. He has 4 goals in his last 6 games. He's been heating up a bit, points-wise at least, when you're just, I don't know. He has 23 points. 14 goals, 9 assists in 27 games. Not even a point a game. Need better from him. Another guy I want to talk about is John Tavares. Because he's been slowing down a little bit recently. The points haven't been there for him as much. Pointless in his last 3. Also a -5 in his last 3. Ooh. Leafs have just been bad. Horrible their last 3 games. Don't know how they've gotten wins. Assist against Tampa, then 2 more with no points. An assist, nothing. The last goal was December 2nd against Florida. That was so long ago. The last time Joseph Wall played, he started tonight, was December 4th. Wall's been gone for 2 weeks. In those 2 weeks, John Tavares has 1 point, other than the point in the Florida game. He's been a -4 in the past 2 weeks. Austin Matthews in those past 2 weeks has 4 goals in his last 6 games. 5 points. Another guy I want to talk about is Max Domi. Because the lines going into tonight were all messed up. Nyes, Matthews, Nylander, because you need both of those guys going. Okay, I'm with that. Robertson, Tavares, McMahon. Why isn't McMahon on the 4th line or 3rd line? And then where's Easton Cowan? Well, he's probably on the 3rd line. Joshua Waugh, Domi, not at center. Okay. I don't mind that because it's kind of like Ashen line. All those players care. Easton Cowan, it's okay tonight. And then the D pairings stay the same. Riley OEL has been a solid pairing. And then Wall's back. Hasn't been back in forever. But, it's been pretty, But in the Leafs' last 13 games, they're 7-3-3. 17 points in their last 13 games. Huge road trip now. Tough games in Washington and Dallas coming up. The Leafs need to be better. Dakota Joshua and Austin Matthews post-game were also talking about, the braining down, and they're both talking about how, if they're watching this game, no, so they wouldn't be happy with the performance. Berube, what set him off on the bench during the first period? Oh, it could have been a number of things. Yeah. Also, Joe retired his 4 or 5 decade career with the Leafs, and they need to win tonight. They needed to win tonight for sure. All right, well, thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, clicking subscribe always makes me feel pretty good. I have no idea how the Leafs won this one tonight.